Hi, I'm Suzanne Williams, author of the Tennis Fitness course, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the importance of training deceleration for tennis players. So, why are we looking at deceleration specifically? Well, in the world of tennis coaching, we talk a lot about the fact that most tennis points have between 3 and 7 changes of direction. And so it's well understood that the development of change of direction movements is a major component of competitive play. And tennis is often described as a game of start, stop, start. A familiar example of this may be when a player sprints across the court and then has to stop to hit the ball. But let's not forget the times, as seen here in these practices at Roland Garros, when the player is having to decelerate because they're simply landing from a split step or the completion of their stroke, and then starting again to make their recovery. So what's actually happening here? Their muscles are contracting concentrically to start the movement, and then contracting eccentrically to put the brakes on, to stop the movement. They are literally stopping gravity from taking over, which would result in them collapsing to the floor. Then, once the brakes have been applied, they can start the next movement. So efficient deceleration in these instances is vital to allow for sharp movement and explosive changes of direction. So, what's a really effective way to train deceleration? It is common for coaches to have junior players practice movement skills. It's important that coaches facilitate fun ways for the players to experience lots of volume of change of direction. They need to learn the coordination components involved in putting the brakes on, experiencing the eccentric contractions, stopping and starting again to change direction. And here we've got a few examples of fun and effective ways for the players to experience it. However, this alone won't do the trick. It's not enough. To effect change within the player's body, the overload principle must be applied. So, put simply, we must place a load on a body system that is greater than what it is used to, and that's what causes it to adapt. If we simply ask tennis players to practice a movement they already do on the tennis court, their bodies won't adapt in the most efficient way. We have to ask more of them. This is where the importance of strength training comes into play. It is vital to add strength training to a player's schedule. This strength training can range from controlling their own body weight to lifting external loads. I won't go into detail of all of the exercises in the video, but want you to know that they will all strengthen the eccentric contractions in the muscles used to put the brakes on. So, to recap, a combination of learning the coordination of movement and appropriately strengthening the muscles will profoundly impact the player's ability to decelerate and subsequently their ability to change direction. Thanks for watching. For more detailed information on change of direction training and strength training, take a look at the Tennis Fitness course.